Two Bends is sponsored by Paul Cerami Auto Group, the cheaper dealer.
Wait, Ben, we're doing the Ezekiel Elliott episode of Two Bends. I thought you were wearing your half shirt.
Well, it was a little cold. I was going to, and then the weather, it got a little chilly. Also think the viewers probably might have boycotted the show if I did.
Right.
We'll just talk about the half shirt instead.
Yeah. Hey, let's introduce our guest. His name is John Merritt, coach of John Burroughs School football. The reason he's here, of course, we're talking Ezekiel Elliott today on Two Bends in the Car. But real quick, looking sharp as you always do, Ben, in the 2016 Ford F-150 Super Crew.
Our friends at Paul Cerami, the cheaper dealer. This Ford gets about 20 miles per gallon. It's good, amazing stats, just like Ezekiel Elliott, and it runs through the competition just like Ezekiel Elliott. And the best thing about it, one of the best things about it, is it comes with lifetime maintenance.
Lifetime maintenance,
new and pre-owned vehicles. Only Paul Cerami does it.
All right, let's talk to John here because you coached Ezekiel Elliott, who is not only the best rookie in the NFL, but it's quite possible he could win the MVP. You got some stats, don't you? Say some stats.
I went to go look up some stats. I said, all right, let's see where he ranks in the NFL, and then I'll see where he ranks as a rookie. I didn't even need to look up where he ranks as a rookie. I mean, he's top 5. He leads the league in rushing yards. He's tied for first in I think rushes of 10+ yards.
Nice.
His yards per average, I think, is in the top 5. Also, his touchdown total. I mean, there's everywhere you look, any way you can measure a running back, he is one of the best, if not the best, running back in the NFL right now.
And you knew him when?
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's the best running back in the NFL, and that is an unbelievable thing.
Right. Considering you coached him in high school, you knew him before he even had a driver's license.
Well, and before he had a driver's license, and before he could shave, even though he thought he had a beard and a mustache.
Yeah.
And now look at him, and he's just tearing up the NFL.
So for you, what can you describe what it's like to turn on an NFL game and see just any former player in the game, but playing the way he does at that level?
I'll tell you, it's a family event at the Merritt household every time the Dallas Cowboys come on.
Yeah.
My kids know them. My wife knows them. We're friends with their family. We think great things of the Elliots, and everything stops, for everything that Zeke does, and the only person that's ever critical of Zeke in our family is me.
Okay.
Everybody else thinks every touch is going to be a touchdown.
Right.
Every missed block, he did it on purpose. But he is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And he is ripping up the league, and it's great to see him doing it, and it's great to see him representing St. Louis and, of course, John Burroughs.
Yeah.
When did you first realize this guy is otherworldly special? I mean, do you remember the moment that you said, okay, this guy's going to be a star?
There was a play his junior year against Lutheran South, and we tried to run a sweep, and South knew it was coming, and they had all 11 guys over there in a minute.
Right.
And all of our guys, except for Zeke, figured the play was over, and pretty much everyone stopped playing except for Zeke and 11 guys from Lutheran South. and he made all 11 miss him. Nobody touched him.
Wow.
And he scored.
Oh,
and I said to Gus Farad, Gus, that kid's pretty good.
Right.
And Gus said, yeah, I'm glad he's on our team.
Right.
And then our plan from there was just go ahead and give him the ball as much as we could.
Yeah, he made you a great coach, right?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So we joked earlier at the NFL draft, Ezekiel Elliott shows up in a suit, but cut at the crop, I guess you would call it, Ben?
Crop top, I believe, yes.
Well, I will ask you, knowing the camera's running, what are your thoughts on Ezekiel's fashion choice?
Well, Ezekiel knows my thoughts on his fashion choice. I will tell you, I taught him in class his senior year, and there was one day that he showed up to class with no shirt on. And this was very exciting.
How does that work?
It was very exciting to everyone in the school except for me. And I promptly made him go put a shirt on, and he did it. And I think there at the draft, his mother made him tuck his shirt in too, which was nice. But Zeke, he certainly is his own man, and he's always like showing off that belly, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon.
Well, you said he's great at breaking tackles, as you saw against Lutheran South for the first time. What about tackling you? Because we heard he used to like to hit a little. He does like to hit.
Zeke loves to put the hits on, and he's always like putting the hits on me, sneaking up on me from behind, trying to grab me. And I'll tell you, when he was in high school, I was always pretty sure, I could get him.
Sure.
And he came home a couple months ago, and he grabbed me, and I was like, look, man, you're too big, and I'm too old. You're going to break my spine in here, And I'll tell you, one time I remember his junior year, we were working on a strip and rip drill in practice, and he caught me in the morning and strip fumbled my coffee broke it right down the floor, and he thought it was great, and I was pretty upset, and the coffee everywhere. And then I remember everyone went to class, and Zeke and I just scrubbing up coffee off the floor. That's when we knew he was destined for greatness.
Right. Well, this is awesome. Thanks so much for joining us here in the car. And it's pretty cool. One of the best players in the NFL went to high school here in St. Louis at John Burroughs. Two Bens in the car. We did it again, my friend.
We don't have a football team anymore, but we do have the best running back in the NFL.
I'll take it.
Trading when you lose the Rams, that's a decent trade.
That's
It's a pretty good trade.
By the way, do you mind if I don't wear a shirt to the office today?
No, I don't think that's going to be allowed.
Worked for Ezekiel Elliott in school.
Yeah, but...
Paul Cerami Auto Group, the cheaper dealer. Now exclusively offering lifetime maintenance with every new and pre-owned purchase.